Howdy folks, it's Diecast Buffet here again, and it's time for the brand new series, NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode. This has been a series I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to be able to finally do this series. So, we're going to be doing Career Mode, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Start a new one. So, our settings for this career mode, we're going to be doing a legendary AI. Our race length, we're going to be doing 10%. We want normal damage, no flags on, and we'll turn career tips off. I want to make this as difficult as possible. Legend is the highest. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a mess. So, let's go ahead and create our car. I guess these are just like templates or like kind of paint schemes you can kind of base your stuff off with. I don't even know full with that really. I have to trick one. Never mind. We're gonna be running a Monte Carlo, so I'll take this and edit it. Our team name. Let's see. Have an interesting name. I don't know if we'll have enough room for it. See how this looks. There we go. Buffet South Racing, or Buffet Racing South. What is that? What sounds better? Buffet South Racing or Buffet Racing South? I like Racing South. I don't know. It just sounds different. I'm gonna go with that. Let's go with Buffet. Wait. Buffet Racing South. Let's go with that. It sounds different, and I think that's something, you know, kind of interesting to add to it. So, I've been wanting to do this playthrough so badly, and I've been trying hard not to record it until the Thunder 2003 series is done, so I've been like dying to be able to do this. So, there we go. Our driver will be what? So if I did my math correct, we're going to be, what, 19, I think? I think 19? I guess probably doesn't know how to do math. I think it's 19, I think I did my math correct. I ain't worried about it. So, the car paint scheme, again, I don't know what kind of sponsors we'll have, so I'm not even going to design the car yet. We'll make it look good after we get our sponsors. So, speaking of which, let's go ahead and jump into the sponsorship side of things. So, let's look primary. Alright, so again, this career mode is going to be on legendary difficulty. We're going to be trying to use some custom setups to kind of give us a little bit of a jump start. But absolutely, it's going to be very bad early on. So, we have to kind of limit our expectations to reasonable amounts. So let's see, we got Kmart with an average finish in 40th place. We got Nikon in 35th place. Well, I don't want the car to look terrible. Let's see, we have no matching sponsors, so the car is going to look kind of goofy. Let's see, what's the difference? So this one is pretty much just don't DNF and you'll get this. But if we try to bump it up 5 more, we'll get an extra $4 grand per race, and the opportunity for almost, what, 10 grand actually. Wait, yeah, at least 10 grand in the bonus. So we might be getting 14 to 15 grand per race if we go with Nikon. You know, I think we're gonna try that. I think we're gonna try to go with Nikon and see where we can go with that. And then their secondary sponsor. I mean, this car's gonna look terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Earnings. Let's see, we can go 5K per race or 8K per race if we rank 35th in earnings. So we gotta look at it from a realistic perspective. If we can get one win in the season, like if we can just get one win, we might be able to be higher than most of the drivers because obviously there's 36 races. Most of the wins are gonna be by top Cup guys, so I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of like back of the field type of guys have a lot of earnings, so I'm going to take the risk and we're going to go with Craftsman. Secondary, let's see, qualified 35th, average finish 35th. our qualifying speed's going to be really bad. It's going to be really bad, but man, 7K per race with 29,000 signing bonus per thing. I don't know, that's pretty low. Average start, I don't want to do average start. You know what, I'm going to go with Windcraft. Again, we're going to need a lot of money to be able to make this career mode work. Let's see. We'll go with Windcraft again, because we want the highest prestige. And then driver sponsor, we'll go with, yeah, this car's will look awful. We'll go with, not Hillsboro's, we'll go with Easy Care. Because if you put the Hillsboro's driver sponsor or team sponsor, it's actually like just a coffee can on the car, and it kind of looks kind of goofy, having Craftsman and stuff on the hood. So that will be our sponsors for our first few races. Now this is where things get really interesting. So not only do we have to sign our sponsors, we're going to sign our team as well. This is why I love this career mode so much, is it's so realistic. I heard something that you can get new crew members as soon as you get your first shop upgrade. So I'm thinking, let's see, overall, this dude has a lot of potential though. A lot of potential, but his skills ain't the best. Actually, no, his skills pretty good. I know it costs $1,000. I'll take it. Why not? Let's see. See, these guys, it's just $1,000 here and there. It's not that big of a difference. I'd rather have the best crew we can get. Let's see, speed, skill. Oh, overall, skill's pretty good. I'm gonna go with the skill. Retire. Let's see. We need. I want the best crew. I want the best opportunities on and off pit road to be able to get these good finishes we're gonna need. See, like this is, I can get one for, we're going to do this, we're going to go with the 3K on this one instead of paying 5K, and then I'll go ahead and sign him 4K per race, because we're not going to keep the same crew from the start. I ain't worried about that. I just want to get the best, best bang for our buck, if you will. Like, all these are at the best price, so you might as well get your best, best overall. And catch cam. See, this dude's got pretty good ratings, and they're all at the same price, so we'll go with him. Builders. Now this is where we want to get the top line people, because this is what's the equipment that's going to be going into your car. Let's see, crew chief. I want a good crew chief. See, that's something that you never see in NASCAR games. It's like you actually get to sign your own crew chief. Like, that's something that every NASCAR game should have. And to see it not in modern day NASCAR games, or present day NASCAR games, is really a shame. So let's see, his pitting, it's 58. Road course, I ain't worried about that. Speedway. Speedway's good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with Lovato. Engine builder. I want the best bang for buck. Power. Okay, I don't care about durability. This dude's, let's see, this dude's much better. Because I don't care about durability. Durability literally is only how much damage you can take before your crap falls apart. I don't want to build a car for that. I want to build a car that's actually going to be competitive. I'll take the power and efficiency over durability any day of the week. Let's see, durability. See, I'll take Cummins. You know, tire grip and tire wear. I'll take that over durability. Fabricator. Let's see. Again, I'm not worried about durability right now. I want, see, downforce. That's a lot of downforce. I'll take that. So, crew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to be paying decent amount of money for our crew, which is going to be a struggle at first, guys. It's going to be a struggle. That's part of it. That's why this career mode is such a challenge, but it's so rewarding at the same time. So, there is our sponsors, but I'm going to go and build the paint scheme real quick. So, be right back. Alright folks, so this is the paint scheme I have designed. It's absolutely awful. It is awful looking car, but I just wanted to go in a really basic kind of look for this, you know, first few races at least, for at least, you know, the first season. Maybe we'll get a new sponsor and we can start adding some colors for the car, but I figured, you know what, let's just go in a normal kind of base color type of paint scheme just for the first, you know, few races, if not the first season. Because it's a startup team, you know, there's no really expectations or anything, so that's what I was kind of shooting for with this. But yeah, Again, it looks pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just a normal startup paint scheme, and we'll be able to make better and better ones as we move along. So, team management. Let's see what we do have. We only have 60K in the bank. Let's see what how much money our first shop edition is going to cost us. So, one thing I've learned is that you're going to want power, power, and power, and power. So, the cheapest thing we're going to be able to get is 250K. So, I'm not worried about any of this. I want engine power before anything, because you can tune your cars to be able to do what you want. You just got to have the raw speed to do it. So, let's go to Daytona and hope we can get some kind of money. And let's see, go with the best crap we got. That's all we can do. Best engine, best everything. It's going to be an absolute horrid race car, but see, drafting, we want the drafting. Well, let's go to Daytona. Alright folks, so I qualified 30th, and I have no clue how this car is really going to handle, or how fast it's going to be in the 125. Let's go ahead and try to see how good we have it. This 82 Nikon Craftsman Chevrolet Monte Carlo green flag in the Gatorade 125s. I tried a little bit of a custom setup and see if this works. I don't know how fast we're going to be or how slow we're going to be, but I'm going to try it and see. Alright, so we qualified 30th for the Daytona 500, which means we start, what, 15th? Something like that? I don't know. I think it's 15th. So if we can improve that, we can gain some spots, but there's no guarantee. I mean, if we can't catch the draft, I mean, we're just sitting around for nothing at this point. So I'm hoping is we'll be able to catch some type of draft here and maintain. Right now we're behind what, Kevin LePage, CLR Ford. Is that Dale Jarrett in front of me? Yeah, that is Dale Jarrett. Just doesn't look like we have the speed at all. Again, this career mode is on legendary difficulty with limited assists, so not much help from that department. We're pretty much a sitting duck out here. However, we are 14th. I believe that's better than what we qualified, so maybe we can get 28th come race day. But for the Daytona 500, I mean, we're going to try everything we can to get a good finish. I'm going to try no tires, 2 tires, 7 tires. I don't care. We're going to do whatever we got to make sure we have a good finish in the Daytona 500. I'll see what I got to do. The car itself, though, it just doesn't have the speed. It's just like, it's right there. If it could get 2 more miles per hour of this, I would be running them down, but we're in that kind of like the middle of the road, if you will, between being fast and being slow. We're not slow enough that we're losing a crap load, but we're not fast enough to maintain a consistent speed to be able to maintain the pack. So that's unfortunate, but it's a 5-lap shootout pretty much. The races will be 10%. I don't know if we can change that later on, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it at 10% because the next one above that is 25. If I could do 15%, I'd probably do that. But 10% is fine with me. Trying to block as much people in as I can right now. So if we finish 14th, we will be 28th, I believe, in the race, which is perfectly fine with me. I'll take it. Unless it's not last, that's my goal. Is just don't be last. That is just the goal. 4 out of 5 laps here at Daytona. Blocking Ricky Craven and Jamie McMurray. This paint scheme, it's really bland, but that's what I wanted. I want an underfunded look, you know. I want just like a simple underfunded look, nothing special. Engine failure down the back straight away. It's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wow. So that's going to be a hot run out of the race. But again, in the Daytona 500, we're going to try the no or 2 tire strategy. We're going to do whatever we got to make sure that our car is there at the end of the race to be able to have a decent finish. And I think our goal for it is top 25. But we will start, I think, 26 now since Dale Jr. had an engine failure. Well, we still got 1 more lap to go. Our car was just a little bit faster. We already could be around LePage and was it Casey Mears in the 41. So that's very unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. And unlike the last series, which was the NASCAR 2003 season mode with Jeff Burton, we have to actually take care of our car, because what we do in Daytona is going to affect us in Daytona back in July, because it's going to affect our budget, it's going to affect everything. So if we can get through a lot of these crappy races without destroying the car, that'd be great. Martinsville, Richmond, stuff like that's going to be awful, but we're going to have to get through them. Here we are, coming to the end of the Gatorade 125. We're going to come away 13th in this race. We gained spots. Michael Waltrip is going to win this dual race at Daytona.
What an exciting finish. Wow, you know, you're right, that was an...
Alright, so again, it's just a dual race, so no money from there, unfortunately. So Bill Elliott is on the pole for the Daytona 500. I think we're starting 26th, if I did my math correct. Let's see. Boom, 26. So we're up there somewhat. We're not up there where we want to be. I think the car is going to be all right. You know, I want to make sure we reduce as much tire wear as possible. So I'm going to go with the lowest tire wear possible, so we can take the 2 or possibly no tire strategy just to see how we can do this race. Let's go down the pre-race ceremonies.
Well, here we are at the Great American Race, the Daytona 500, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series premier event. This is Joe Moore, and I'm with Barney Hall to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage on MRN. This track is known by everyone, race fan or not. But for these race teams, it's a glory all its own when you can get a win here.
The list of former winners here is very prestigious indeed. Who wouldn't want their name to be on it? Who knows, maybe we'll add another lucky driver when this one's all over.
Michael Waltrip won the 2001 Daytona 500, his first career win and his 463rd start.
He was pushed to the finish line by Dale Jr. in that race, and he repaid the favor later that year, helping Jr. win his first race at Daytona in the Pepsi 400.
It always seems that Ryan Newman is starting up near the front of the pack.
With 9 front row starts in 2002, he's always a threat to get the pole.
Casey Mears brings another well-known racing name to NASCAR.
Well, he brings some talent of his own also, but having an uncle with Indy wins certainly doesn't hurt your chances of getting a ride.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Engines are fired here at Daytona. It's Kevin Harvick and Bill, your front row for the Daytona 500, the Great American Race. First race of the season and the first race of the series, or points pegging race at least. So, starting off 26th. Our setup is tuned for minimum tire wear. I'm just hoping we can get out there and just somehow get a top 25 at when this is all said and done. Again, our car is just, we don't have the speed we need to maintain track position, so we're going to have to rely on simply strategy to get where we need to go. Here we go. 20 laps, the Daytona 500, Greenville. So if we can just try to maybe hang around somebody, we can try to get some speed going. Hoping these cars hiccup out of turns 1 and 2, we can gain some ground. There we go. Come on, stay tucked up with Mark. That's all we can do. He's just going to pull away, I think. So if we can just try to get a little bit of ground. Come on, make him an ally. There we go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Come on. We got to get to minimum speed with them, and then we'll be able to hang around. But Mark Martin, being a top cup team, he'll definitely have a very, very fast car, which is why I'm kind of like worried about getting an ally with him, because he's just going to blow my doors off. Whoa, Herbie. Ernie Sadler outside in the Pontiac. Oh boy, the car is a lot more tight than I expected due to the tire wear setup we have implemented. And this is what I'm talking about with Mark Martin pulling away. We just don't have the speed, folks. We just don't have it. 3 wide up there. Whoa! We'll try to get around him here. Underneath. Was it Mike Bliss? I think in the 0. So if we can just try to get someone to share a draft with minimum, you know, kind of our minimum speed. So we can work our way up there. It's always good to have allies in this game. It's so easy to make rivals, and we're going to make a lot of rivals in this career mode. I know it. It's just part of the nature of the game. It's so hard not to get into people at short tracks. We're up to 20th though, which is pretty good. Again, we're going to try the no tire strategy. I'm going to try it. We have absolutely nothing to lose here at Daytona. It's the biggest payout of the entire year, so a top 10 here is like a win at Atlanta almost. So I want to just focus completely on this race and just try to get the best payout we can, because that's going to really set us up. Again, we want to get the engine upgrade as quick as possible, because if we don't get the engine upgrade, it's going to really hurt us. Let's see. It'll give us 10 extra power, I believe, which is going to be critical for most of these races. And I've only done a career mode for about a year and a half. I never got past Season 2 doing it like full, so like every race, not simulating anything. So we're not going to simulate any races with this series. We're going to do everything as realistic and as legit as possible. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to go for it. Halfway on gas. Oh boy, car is really tight. Uh-oh. Oh boy. We just got to stay with a pack. Yeah, we are trying as hard as we can to maintain 21st here in the Daytona 500. These cars are certainly faster than us, and we're just barely hanging on, man. I mean, just barely hanging on by the skin of our teeth. The car is getting tighter every single corner, which is having me to be able to adjust my arc and entry in every corner. So it's getting a little bit more and more difficult to maintain consistent line, but Jeff Gordon's got a hot rod behind us. He's going to be trying to make a move. I got to see if I can try to slingshot around Elliott Sadler.
Number 38 is outside.
There we go. Oh, the Charlie Labonte. You know, I'm not sure if you're faster when you share a draft or you just normal draft. I've heard somewhere down the line, I don't know if it's true, but you're actually faster when you don't share a draft. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense to me, because it's like, you know, it's kind of a trade-off. You make an ally with someone, well, they're not going to be as fast as you would just normally drafting with them, but I don't know. Who knows? What I do know is we're trying to fight hard to maintain a top 20 position here at the Daytona 500. Have no clue who's leading. I'm hoping it's Bill Elliott. Come on, come on. Just got to get that big run. So right now we're pretty much running the same speeds they normally run every lap, and my goodness, we're going to be on the outside. This is not going to be good. If we can pinch off Terry Labonte, we might be able to steal this spot away from him. Tight off the corner. Okay, there we go. So they're already pitting. I'm not. I'm going to maximize our fuel capacity, because we can't. I mean, wait. So let's see. If they're pitting on lap 7 in the Daytona 500, and it's a 20-lap race, that means there's going to be another pit stop. I don't remember having 2 pit stops in a race. I remember just being 1 pit stop, so I'll have to see how it goes. I mean, if we can stretch it out just a lap or 2 more, we might, I don't know, we're going to still be short. If they're pitting, we're going to have to pit. It's going to be a 2-stop race, I guess. Yeah, they're pitting, so we're going to have to pit here. We're going to take no tires this time, and we're going to take no tires the next time. We're going to take no tires, folks. We're going to risk it. We are going to risk it. Yeah, this is it. We have to pit right here. Alright. Oh, whoa. Wrong button for brake. Run. Should be 70 miles an hour. No tires. No. We'll go ahead and loosen up the car a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go no tires. I'm just gonna go for a gas and go and hope it does something. Come on, come on, come on. Go, team. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on. Fill it up. Let's go. 10.3. Not too bad, not too bad.
Got some traffic, easy on the merge.
As long as we gain some type of track position, that's all that matters to me. If we came out ahead of, what was it? Who was 31 of Robbie Gordon. If we came out ahead of him, I think we did actually. Then that's considered a plus, but we did pit up late, so I don't know. I have no clue, folks. I'm just trying to try every single thing we can to gain track position here. Thinking of every single thing. I didn't know it was going to be a two-stop race. I'll be dead honest. I did not know that. I'm used to just one pit stop, halfway point. So I'm guessing NASCAR within 2004 they have a program where instead of it just being halfway or one pit stop per race, it's actually two stops when you do 10%. So that's cool. I like that. I like more strategy. I like more variables. You know, adds more difficulty to the racing. It's gonna get frustrating later on when we go to these short tracks, but it's gonna be fun. So again, we are up 19th. We gained the spot. Oh my lord. Yeah, we're gonna be on old tires. I don't know if that's gonna pay off or not. I don't think it did, because I mean we're still having to take a full tank of gas. But I mean, if we can just keep blocking Robbie Gordon and Jeff Gordon, we'd be all right.
Number 24 is gaining on you.
You know, I shouldn't have loosened the car, to be honest. I probably should have tightened it up, because the tires are only going to get worse from here on out. They're not going to get any better, so I might as well. Should have tightened up the car. Oh boy, here comes Gordon on the outside. I'm trying to block as much as I can right now, because as soon as one gets by, they're going to just slingshot. I mean, just blow the doors off of me. So I'm going to just try and block as much as I can. Pit stops should be coming up around lap 15 if I'm correct. If a caution comes out, I still think we're going to be short on gas, because we only have, what, if we had a caution come out, we should run out of gas around lap 18 or 19 to my knowledge. And I didn't guard the outside, and here goes Jeff Gordon just going to blow the doors off of me. Come on, come back, Jeff. Let's draft. Let's draft. Jeff, go. Don't go. Poor Jeff, he's going to run away. So, back to 20th, and I mean, honestly, the pit stop didn't really hurt us as much as, you know, because I mean, if we took two tires, we might have lost a few spots to Robbie Gordon, but was taking no tires, we took a 10.3 second stop, which allowed us to maintain our track position. So it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't too great. But it allowed us to maintain our track position, which I think is very important. And again, it's a very long race. And we still got one more pit stop coming up. I mean, we're almost halfway on our fuel tank once again. So yeah, it's going to be a very long race. I like this, you know. Having two pit stop sequences. See, halfway on fuel already. It kind of adds a little bit more realism to it. Okay, we're running 20th. That's our goal, is a top 25 today. That's what I want, is a top 25, and if I block as much people as I can, I might be able to achieve that.
The 31 car is looking left.
I mean, this game is all about blocking. If you just keep blocking, you'll be good. That's my goal right now, is just to stay blocking. So, here's the issue. If we absolutely had to pit on lap 8, that means we had 8 laps worth of gas. Well, if we pit at lap 14, that means we'll only have 6 laps to run, right? Well, if we pit on lap 14, that's basically lap 15, because once we cross the line, it'll be lap 15. So you can go ahead and count it, 6 or 5 laps fuel. Well, if we can hold 8 laps maximum worth of fuel, we might be able to pit 1 lap early, gain a little bit more time on the leaders, and be okay. I don't know. That's just something that's kind of bobbling in my head right now, because we didn't gain much by staying out that extra lap, but it allowed us to set up the second pit stop better. So I think we might try to pit 1 lap before the absolute minimum pit stop, or last opportunity we can. Try to see if that will help anywhere. I doubt it because they're faster on just average speed alone. They're faster, so it won't really matter if we have 1 or 2 second extra. But then again, if we can get in front of someone just temporarily, we can block them. I'm not worried about tires. I'm going to try to run this whole thing without any tires. If we have a blowout, so be it, you know? That'd be pretty cool. Oh crap. Get on pit road, get on pit road, get on pit road, get on pit road. Come on, slow it down, slow it down. Whew. There we go. There we go. No damage, no tires. Full tank of gas. Okay, there we go. We're going to go for it, folks. I'm going to go for it. No tires. Let's gamble. Oh my lord, you had one job, bro, to put the gas can into the car. You had one job, bro. One job. Wow. And you failed that one miserably. One job. Wow. That is failure right there. Okay, so we're 32nd, and we still got a lot of people still left to pit. We pitted a lap early in our fuel window. I think we'll be okay. I think these cars can hold 8 laps worth of gas, roughly. Maybe 7 to 8 laps, so I mean, we should be close, but I think we'll be okay, but who knows? Who knows? We're going to be on old tires. I tightened the car up a little bit to see if it'll kind of help us in case the car starts getting really loose. Like NASCAR 06, trying to do one of these no-tire strategies at a restricted plate track is absolutely awful because the car literally is sideways right. It could be sideways right now. Like, it literally just screeches around the track constantly, left and right. You're constantly having to correct. It's ridiculous how loose it is at these racetracks. So, but on NASCAR Thunder, it's not too bad. So, I think we can possibly gain something from this. So again, we're just going to try to see where we get. So we're 27th right now. Assuming the tires all hold. Who knows? And we might blow out a right front. I mean, so be it. That'd be pretty cool. I have never blown out a tire in one of these games on the PS2. I've blown out a tire on the PC edition of this game, which I might add is legit a simulator. Like, this thing is the closest console, the game that, well, it's not considered a true console game, but it's the same one they've released on console almost, but it has so much more, like, to the point where you can actually drive under pace laps. You actually get to drive down pit road, and it's made by EA. It's NASCAR Thunder 2004 for the PC, and it is absolutely one of the best racing games ever. It's the best PC NASCAR game ever played. I mean, it's just so darn realistic, bro. Like, you literally can go down pit road, enter your pit box and leave. You actually get black flags, and you have to actually go to the tail of the longest line if you get a speeding penalty or something like that. And they tell you what car you gotta line up behind. You're actually gonna do the pace laps and stuff. It's so cool. It's absolutely a thrill. So we're 23rd. I guess that extra second on pit road did cost us a little bit. At least that's what I'm assuming. If we can get around Hermie Saddler, that'd be great. But look at that, we're not even going to do that. That's grand. That's grand. That is just grand. Might as well just draft with him before he runs away. See if we can get anything. So, looks like we're going to come home 23rd here. We should be good on fuel now, but still, it's just... Man, you had one job to put the tip of the freaking gas can into the car. You had one job, bro. One job. And he couldn't even do it. Like, I could do that better than him. It's just ridiculous. Like, I know those things are heavy. You practice dozens and dozens of times every week. Like, how hard is it? You know? It's just frustrating, but it's okay, though. We should still be able to reach our goal of the top 25 today. Assuming we don't have any catastrophic failures. Yeah, we just don't have speed at all. And it's going to make next weekend at Rockingham a living nightmare, I'll tell you that. It is going to be a nightmare at Rockingham. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. We're not going to have any speed, any handling, or anything, and there's a good chance we're going to have a DNF. So, again, these races get very difficult in career mode. because you don't have good equipment. You can't just sit around and lead a bunch of laps. It's a legit grind, but it's something that I really want to challenge myself to be able to go and win the championship in career mode. So we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to build the best race team we can, and I'm very looking forward to the future of this series. This is something I've been wanting to do for Diecast for quite some time now, so super excited to be able to actually do this. Here we are in the final laps of the Daytona 500. There's Jerry Mayfield in that beautiful Mountain Dew Dodge.
Number 19 is looking right.
See if we can try to hold him off for these last few laps. White flag is in the air. We're on low fuel, but we should be good. I don't know if there was something else we could do in the setup to make this cars faster. I mean, from what I know, increasing the rear end gear, that actually helps speed up your car. That's what I've known. That's what I used in my season mode. Let's Play on 03 is use the rear end gear. That allows you to be able to have a higher top speed. It takes a little bit longer to get your car for the full song, but once you do, you're running 1 or 2 miles per hour faster than the AI at full song. So that's what's really the trick with that setup. For our final lap here in the Daytona 500, we'll have enough gas to get to the end. Looks like the tires are going to hold up, and we'll come home 23rd today. Our goal was 25th. We qualified 28th, or qualified 30th. We moved up to 26th in the duels, and now we're going to finish, it looks like, ahead of 3 Dodges. Absolutely crazy race in terms of road. No tires. That's pretty crazy. Actually, maybe not. Hey,
This one's over.
finished the first race of the season. We're coming home 23rd. We achieved all our sponsor expectations, and Dale Jarrett is going to win the Daytona 500.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams. because
Man,
that can mean
my thumb is worn out after that race.
The Nikon car never even got a scratch in this race.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get.
Hey, that's great. It means we don't have to do any body work on this thing.
On next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the North Carolina Speedway.
Oh gosh, Rockingham, I'm not looking forward to that. I love the track, but man, it's a pain. Alright, so we get, what, $338,000 from the race winnings, $181,000 from sponsor income, and our new total after reducing this the team payroll, which is $62,000, we came away with $517,000 after that race. Alright, so let's go kind of take a look at our team garage and see what we got. Or not team garage. So our engine is at 97% condition. Okay, so shop edition. So we just got a brand new payday. So let's see, we have 570. Okay, we're gonna have to just go with the 250K because we have to save as much money as possible. But then again, let's see. If we wait one more race and we bought the 500K, would it be worth it? Or do we save the money with the 250K? Let's see. Let's see what. Okay, so 6 races we'll have if we buy the 500K. Let's go look at the schedule. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we did do it, we still won't have the engine power ready for Talladega because we have to build the car. So essentially, it just doesn't matter. It would be kind of stupid to pay double the price for just 3 races quicker. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to we're gonna buy the $250,000 one. All right, so we're gonna be going with the engine shop upgrade. That will give us 10 plus engine power with a plus of 2 engine storage space. So it'll give us the room to build a new engine, not to mention the speed of a new engine. So if we look at our current engine speeds, I believe it's like what, 50. So basically what I'm thinking is if we like if we get this new thing and we overhaul our engines, we might be able to get a high 50. I don't think we'll be able to get the full 60, but we might be able to get a 58 or so. So I mean, if we have to absolutely, you know, get one really quick, we could. Or we could just try to build a brand new engine altogether and then use that for the last, the second half of the season. But yeah, it's going to take 9 races to build, which is okay. Again, this career mode it's such a grind, but it's so much fun. And I think that's it. So our bank is 267,000. Our sponsorship, we qualified and did everything they asked us to do. So we did a max money day at Daytona, which is great. And we're gonna need more days like that to consistently build up our team. So that's great. Next race is gonna be at North Carolina, the Subway 400 at the Rock. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great one. If you liked the video, please leave a like below. And if you want to see more content from Diecast Buffet, please subscribe. That's small and growing YouTube channel. You know how many subscribers you get. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. And see you guys in the next episode.